All right, good morning. Rolling up out of bed here. See what we're gonna get going on for today. Kind of go over what I got done so far. Day one, I did all the pressure washing. Got it all nice and clean on the front of the house and around the side. New addition. Not new. See, I'm still not awake yet. Front addition. And what I didn't realize is you got to put 2 coats of paint on, which I knew, but I just forgot. So that's actually like having to paint the house twice. Okay, so also I did some caulking work across the top of this front metal right here and across the top up there. And the ceiling up here was falling down in a lot of spots. I did some patching up there. We got 1 coat of white paint all over everything here on day 2, which was the entryway, which is actually a lot because if you take all 3 sides and flatten them out, that's a big spot. Plus I had to paint the trim on the inside of the door, so I had to tape off the rubber gasket there. Of course, I spilled a lot of paint on the floor. Still have the tape down there because we got to put 1 more coat. Still have to paint the shutters. Cleaned up down here around the flower bed. Pressure washed the wood, but that's going to need to be replaced along with the stepping stones that are broken, and probably just put in all new ones. I'll have to get some leveling sand and bring that up, get that taken care of. Around the side here, this still needs to be painted. Up underneath the soffit. There, I see ya. Okay, this backside needs to be painted. I painted the trim across the top. So today's plan is to paint yellow under the soffit, yellow on this trim board, yellow under the soffit, yellow under the trim board right there, and then around to the front. Same thing here, yellow under the soffit and the upper fascia, of course, and the trim board. Actually, I probably won't do the upper fascia because I got to put 1 more coat of white paint across the top part. And after standing back and looking at it, we've got just way too much white paint going on here. So what I think I'm gonna do is change things a little bit. I think I'm gonna paint the ceiling and the entryway yellow, the trim board below the yellow metal fascia yellow, this part across the bottom yellow. Give the house a little bit more yellow. And as you can see, the blinds need to be replaced. They've just gotten brittle from the sun and poppy going in and out, so we've got to put all new blinds in. The light fixtures are going to need to be replaced because I don't think I can get them down without breaking the bolts. Are so rusty that hold them on. When I try to turn the bolts, they're probably going to break. So that's where we're at. And then across the top of the carport, I still don't know if I want to paint the bottom trim yellow. If I do, I think it'll tie it all together. I think it'll look better. Because like I said, we got just too much white is going on here. So if I paint yellow trim across there, that's going to be yellow, and then yellow, that'll just tie the top of it together. But still haven't made up my mind on that. If I paint it yellow and didn't like it, I could buy that piece of metal trim. Is about 25 bucks. Bring it back to normal. So that's pretty much where we're at. And as you can see, I've been fighting the wind painting here. Let me see if I can hold this. Of course, the wind. Oh, there's the flag right there. You can see I've been fighting the wind, which is not good. When you pull the paintbrush out, it blows it all over the place. So that's it. This side will be easy to do whenever I can get around to doing it because it's under the carport. It'll be in the shade. And Over here, I pulled the numbers down, and we're getting the numbers painted up. Put the numbers back on. Painted this one last night. And I had to sand them down. They had rust all over them. So I sanded all the rust off of them and painted the back side so that if they rust again, it won't bleed through. Today I got to paint this side. And then I go over here's where I'm mixing up all my paint. And hey, neighbor. And that's where we're at so far. So because it has to be painted twice, and I'm doing a lot of caulking, prepping, so forth, I don't think I'm going to be able to finish before my vacation is over, because I don't want to spend my entire vacation painting. But we'll see how it goes. I will definitely for sure at least get the entire front of the house done, the entire entryway done, and the entire room addition completely done. I just changed that blind right there. That one's new. But I'd like to get a different color of blinds other than white. The only other ones they have are brown. So, I mean, I guess I could paint them. We'll see. I don't think brown is going to look. It's kind of a wood-based, kind of a cross between pumpkin and brown. So I don't think brown blinds will do it. I just go back with white for now. See how it goes. So anyway, after the house is painted, like I said, we need to change out these boards or use some bricks or something and change out all of this, and then also get some concrete coating to go over it. So you see I spilled a lot of paint in here, even though I tried not to, but you know, like I said, I'm fighting the wind. So yeah, and we need to get some more, pressure wash this and recoat the driveway in here, the concrete, with some concrete coating. And then again, of course, this year when they come around to do the driveways, I'll have the driveway recoated again for another $65-75. And you see the yard's looking pretty good for now. Alright, here we go. Neighbor's house. Side. Well, let's go around to the back. So I got to pressure wash this side of the house, and I still have to I have to move all this junk out of here when I'm done and pressure washing here, because you can see we're getting a lot of dirt build up. No, there's Poppy. Say hi, Poppy. Getting a lot of dirt build up. Ceiling. So anyway, I like pressure washing though. That's no big deal. Moving all the stuff out, not good. I'm gonna trim these bushes right here a little bit. They're starting to hang out, sticking out a little too far. Whoever bought this house or is maintaining this house back here finally cleaned out their backyard. But when they did, they tore out all of the plants that used to grow up on the fence. So that's all dying down. But at least when I look at their backyard, it won't be full of crap. Tree trim. Back of the house, some of the branches I've been cutting off, got to haul away. There's your hole. I put some tape, some double side, some tape over that, the sticky tape over the rip. And of course there's your little dented damage up there, which is no big deal. Like I said, that's a $25 board. And the back of the house is still not painted, but no one sees back here anyway. So anyway, that's where we're at. I'm going to take another video when I'm completely done. Alright.